What's up, Authentic fam? Welcome back, Authentic Alphas. I got Vatos Locos. I got a gang member here from California. She's part of one of the most vicious street gangs in all of California. Please, to list, she put makeup on her face tattoos, but she is loco.
It took me a long time to cover up all the.
Why are we throwing up gangsta? What was up with that?
What? That means I love you.
Really?
Yeah. And this is obviously peace.
I was thinking something else both times.
No.
Both of those signs mean
That's
something different to me.
Simple. Really? Sorry. We live in different worlds.
Well, one of them means shorty got a gap, and the other one. Okay, all right. So listen, I've been calling her Pocahontas all evening, but what is your actual name?
My name is Victoria. My artist name is Via Vasse.
Do you get terrible jokes like, "What's your secret"?
All the time.
Yeah. Guess
The
that
secret
one's.
is I could never tell you.
Guess they beat me to it. Okay. So where are you from originally?
I grew up in Puerto Rico. I was born in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And we were discussing you're a mutt, so you're not. The blood's not just Puerto Rican.
Well, I mean, the Puerto Rican blood in itself is it's a mixture because a lot of migration happened from Spain and along that with a lot of Arabic and Middle Eastern and Mediterranean.
I like the way you use the word migrate rather than conquer, because
Colonize.
there's a lot of conquering going on, is what you mean.
I mean, really? Is it
They
really
were coming there to trade. They were coming there
to trade to take over? They
basically.
wanted our gold and our people, and the Taino tribe was very peaceful.
And given.
And
Most tribes are
Very
peaceful.
chill, yeah, very chill, not very confrontational.
Because they're self-sustaining. That's why they're chill.
Right, but when they tried to fight back, I mean, you can't really fight guns, right?
I don't think that's how they lost. I think that's the way they tell the story. I think they lost through deception, manipulation over a long period of time. The paleface men were making promises, they were making deals, and they were swindling the people out of their land. Don't listen to this whole took these places by force and they overpowered them with their advanced guns. The guns in those times were extremely unreliable. They weren't accurate. Okay, they jammed. Yeah, they jammed a lot of the time. They weren't accurate when they aimed them, and the natives were actually far more skilled with their bow and arrows and their weapons than the Europeans were with their guns. So I know it sounds like no bow and arrows beating a gun. Well, not a modern gun, but a musket and the type of guns that they had and the time it took to reload and all of that. Think about it. If the guns weren't accurate and you miss and you have to reload, I'm sorry, they're going to axe you in the face. They're going to shoot you with an arrow long before you reload that musket. And another thing you have to understand is the numbers. They outnumbered these Europeans by far. So even if you killed a few of them, they still would have took you by numbers. So what it was is they presented themselves as if they wanted to trade, they wanted to integrate and assimilate to the culture, and every opportunity they got, they stole more land, they reneged on more deals, and they turned tribes against each other. That's really what it was, is that they gave them alcohol, they gave them, weapons, they gave them things that they hadn't experienced before in exchange for the tribes fighting each other. But anyhow, that's a whole other story.
History class.
Right. All I'm saying is don't believe that these superior Europeans just came and were taking all these native people's land by force. It wasn't force, dude. It was divide and conquer. It was a lot of manipulation, and a lot of the pen is mightier than the sword. And that's why it took decades for them to accomplish it. Decades. It wasn't like they went, fought, and a week later they owned Puerto Rico. No.
There's also diseases and stuff.
That's what I'm saying, which is also a type of manipulative warfare. Think about it. When they gave them the blankets with the smallpox, it was under the pretense of we're trying to help you, we want to keep you warm. Meanwhile, we're poisoning you. When they were introducing alcohol to a lot of these native people, at first it was like, oh shit, this is a party, yo, this alcohol thing is great. I feel wonderful. The Europeans were giving it to them because they wanted to turn them into alcoholics. They wanted to get them addicted so that they could take advantage.
Conspiracies.
I don't know.
Always.
It's not. I don't know about conspiracies. A lot of this stuff is actually documented. It's just that it's not in the mainstream literature because they're conditioning you to believe a different narrative. Much like they're telling you that all the people in America looked like you when they actually looked like me and you. There were plenty of dark-skinned tribes. Actually, there were more dark-skinned tribes in the Americas than they were tribes that look like you. But when you watch a Wild West movie, you watch a Western, they're always showing you only people that look like you. There's a reason for that, right? So they're controlling the narrative. But if you go and read what the explorers and the people that were colonizing wrote and the pictures they drew tribes of many different looking people, many different complexions. Most of them my complexion or even darker. So we have to take whatever they put in the educational system with a grain of salt. That's all I'm saying, right?
Take everything with a grain of salt.
Do independent research, you know what I mean, and talk to people that spoke to their ancestors. Look at what the natives themselves wrote and what the so-called explorers, when really they were people coming to colonize, not explore. But read what those people wrote, not what historians wrote. And my point is, you'll get a completely different picture. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, the more you learn, the more you don't know.
That too. So she's gonna help me out with a body rating, and you know she's already being extremely sweet and generous and kind-hearted. And I'm like, no, cold, hard truth.
Okay.
All right, can we do that?
Sure.
But you already like the first guy, so you're already biased.
No, I mean, not that I like it. I'm just saying, okay, so what do I like? What's okay with me? Because it's not my body type. But I'll give him a 2 because it's not too muscular, but it's still defined. And, yeah, good shoulders. Seems good. Good pecs. Great job.
It works?
Yeah, it works. I mean, it's
okay,
good.
can I get a score from 1 through 10?
You know what? I'm going to give him 8. I changed it.
Okay. I'm sure he would appreciate that 8.
Or a 10, whatever.
Whoa, we can't do that. Final,
it's an 8, yeah.
final score.
It's good. It's great. Not for me, because that's not my body type. But it's an 8.
So what are you saying? If he asked you out or something, if you met him on the beach and he was like, hey.
Well, I have a boyfriend, but if I was single, I would still hang out.
I'm not talking about the boyfriend. If you didn't.
I'd
Despite the fact
hang
that he's
out,
not your
but the
body
thing is,
type.
because I wouldn't be thinking about like what his body type is. Like that wouldn't be like the defining thing of why I would go hang out with him.
She's basically giving you an example of how you look having nothing to do with whether or not she hangs out with you, allows you to take her on a date, allows you to get to know her, or whatever. The point is when it comes to the bedroom, that's when they think about that. So this makes sense to women, but this leads a lot of guys astray because what happens is the guy thinks, oh, she likes me like that. She likes me like how I like her because we went out on a date and we hung out and we're getting to know each other. And then he doesn't realize why it's not going anywhere near the bedroom. And of course, women are just going to be like, oh, you thought, oh, no, I'm not attracted to you physically, bro. They're not going to say that. They're going to say other things like, oh, I got to get up early in the morning and, oh, I had a good time, but, oh, I'm just getting to know you. Or I don't want to rush anything. They're going to tell you all these other things. And the guy's thinking, oh, okay, so she's attracted to me. She likes me. It's just that it's the things that she said. No, it's not. It's not those things at all, bro. So what I'm trying to tell you is that for a guy and a girl, it's not the same criteria going out. A guy is not going out with a girl that he doesn't want to have sex with. He's not like, oh, can I take you to dinner? I absolutely do not want to have sex with you or anything like that. But we can hang out. We can get to know each other. Absolutely not.
Okay.
But for a woman, she will go out and have a good time and have great conversation and really tell me more about you. Well, yeah, I know I'm really spiritual too. And she'll do all of that and be like, oh, sex? Us? No, you're not my body type.
So you're saying that whenever a guy goes out with a girl, like that's what the main concern, like that's the goal.
Oh, unless we're talking about your gay friend, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's good to know.
And the thing is that's only offensive to women when they don't want to have sex with you. That's the funny thing. If it's a guy they find sexually attractive, they would be upset if otherwise. They'd be upset if the guy didn't find them sexually attractive.
Okay, that's if they didn't find them, but what if it's like not there yet? You don't just whatever. Anyway, okay.
What I'm trying to say is male-female attraction.
Different.
It's
Standards.
that's what I'm trying to. Well, I don't want to say it's that. I just want to say that there's other things that women will entertain, whereas guys, those other things all come after the sexuality. Will he like to just spend time with her? Yes. Will he think that she's funny and she makes good conversation and all of that stuff? Yeah, sure. But those things have to come after the sexual attraction is what I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
Right. So, next guy number 2.
Oh man. 1.
You give him a 1?
Yeah.
Ooh. What? Why? How?
I just don't
Confused.
find this attractive. It's just not for me.
Elaborate.
It's just I don't even know what to say. It's I just don't find it attractive.
Okay, so he's the muscles are too big.
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa.
But mostly like in the core.
What don't you like about the core?
I guess the abs are too big.
I see. I see. Okay. I think there might have been like maybe one other female that kind of said that too, but most women think that he.
Maybe not
has
a
a
1,
nice
but maybe
butt.
like a 3. But like it's.
Oh yeah, I never heard anything like that. I didn't hear no shit like that. A 1, that kind of was a little alarming, but yeah.
We can't go negative. Okay,
The closest thing I heard to that was on another podcast. A chick said that Michael B. Jordan was a 7.
Let me ask you a question, right? Do you think Michael B. Jordan is hot?
Yeah,
He's like, what would you rate him out of 10 physically?
7.
Okay,
Really?
if he hold on.
Michael B. Jordan.
7.
That's the most controversial thing you've said. A 7?
So that's the closest to you telling me that he's a 1. But I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to.
No, but okay, I guess like a 3.
No. I'm not trying to change your mind. You said 1. Fuck it.
I just feel like you're gonna show me so many more pictures, and then I'm gonna be like, "Can I go next?"
I would say to young men who are irritated at women is if you're irritated at women, you know, as a class of creature, there's something wrong with you because they're right.
That's you.
Yeah, it usually comes later, but I'm trying to get it out of the way earlier.
Okay.
I'm getting ready for this 1.5.
Well, you're very strong, man. Or you look strong. I don't know. Okay, that's like a 7. Why are you doing that pose? Of like, why are you flexing the back of?
Because it makes me look stronger. It's a joke. It's called a lat spread, but okay.
A lateral spread.
Lat spread, yeah. Well.
I think it's the pose that's kind of like.
Mm-hmm. But that's not your thing anyway. We've established that the size, the muscles, that's not your.
Yeah.
That's not your thing.
I mean, okay.
Mm-hmm. She showed me her ideal body. Should I wake up with that body? I'm jumping off of, I don't know, 14th floor, maybe 20th floor. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I like what I like. But yeah, did I say a number already?
Yeah, you said 7.
7. Okay, cool.
Yeah, trust me, I'm not offended because, like I said, if I woke up with her ideal body, I would delete myself. Okay. What do you think about this guy?
Aw. 2.
2? Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
you gotta tell us why.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like he's working, like he's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to lose his baby fat.
Okay.
But he looks like he's strong, like he can carry things, and that's good.
So he can move your furniture, but he can't spend the night?
I don't know. If I like him as a person, maybe.
He's gonna have to go vegan and lose
No,
lose about
at the end
50
of the day-
pounds.
No, at the end of the day, like it's really like if I vibe with you, I vibe with you. If it doesn't really matter like what you look like under your clothing. And I say that, and there might be a case where it's just like I keep forgetting the word. Like if it's something like crazy, like you can't move, like, well, obviously I would be a friend, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able. Who knows though? Like the heart is a funny thing, but yeah, I already gave you a number, right? Did I? 2, 3. What did I say?
I don't know. It sounds to me like if you're not women's type physically, if you're not arousing them physically, it sounds like a lot of work to get them there. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, we're more like brain, like more emotional brain.
Yeah, well, I've seen plenty of women drop all of that for a guy that looks a particular way, and that way doesn't have to make sense to other guys. Many a times in my life, I've been like, "Wait, you're drooling over who? Him?" They're like, "Oh my God, he is so hot." He said, "I'm just like, well, okay then." You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, guys. It doesn't always make sense to the fellas, but there is a guy that's going to make her feel that way. So all of that, it's mental and it depends on the personality and all that other stuff. Yeah, okay. Okay. Not for that particular guy, though. That particular guy hasn't even opened his mouth yet. And a woman is already, she's already throbbing.
Into it, yeah.
Exactly. What about this gentleman?
He also looks like he's trying to do some work, right? Is he losing weight?
I don't know.
You don't know him?
Yeah,
he's just a random.
He wanted a body rating. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know where he is in his fitness. No, I'm not sure.
Dang. Okay. 3.
Tree?
Yeah.
This shit crazy. She said Buddy in the Chicago shorts was a 1, and this guy's a 3.
I feel like it was his pose. It was just like, it was a little bit, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Swipe?
Yeah, 3. 3 it is. I mean.
Keep working on your chest, buddy, okay?
Yeah.
This one. And yeah, you're gonna keep, yeah.
Hands down, the number one thing that women say they want the guy to work on is the chest. And
because we want to be carried with it's our strong arms and chest, and
personally, I didn't expect that one. I thought it would have been legs or something, or I don't know, arms,
No,
arms.
legs.
You see, different.
That's an 8.
Okay. Well, I know he's definitely more your type. Tall, slim.
Yeah.
He just has a little bit more muscle on there.
Does he?
Well, then what you showed me that you like.
He does have more muscle. Yeah. Okay, so I said a number already.
Did you?
Yeah,
8.
I did. I
It was
think
8,
I said
right?
8.
Yeah, 8. Okay.
Yeah. He is a 3. He needs to. He's probably a really fun guy.
Oh, Wolfie, I love Wolfie. He's hilarious.
Right? He's probably hilarious, and that's great.
And he knows somebody that like it because he gets laid. So some girl likes it.
It's not necessarily what you look like.
Because he ain't got money. He ain't rich. so she she must like him because
Aw.
it's facts. Don't mind the
dots on the mirror.
Actually,
What? Is that what you were saying?
no, I have a. Sorry, you know what? Hold
You
on.
have a better picture of this?
Yeah, I do. Sorry,
Okay.
sorry. He did send. He sent a newer, a better. Yeah, because all the girls were complaining about the mirror, so he kind of got the memo.
Okay.
Sorry, it isn't in the iPad. Sorry, guy.
So this is it's also like a 7 or 8. I don't want what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry, you're not the
maybe-
first girl to point out the nipples. Don't worry.
Maybe if he grows out this area, it'll all even out.
Yeah, I mean that's a possibility if he increases the capacity of his chest. The
It'll-
nipple situation will improve. But yeah, I mean I'm not sure what that is either. If there's some breast tissue there, or just like you said, it needs to be pushed out.
Yeah.
But some guys, they do have like a little bit of estrogen develop in the nipple, and
Oh, really?
could be an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, guys can email me if you got issues
Yeah.
with that. I'll tell you what you can
I feel
do
like
for
the
some.
torso's a little like longer,
Mhm.
and the shoulders aren't
Hmm.
wide enough. But maybe it's just the angle because he's going from lower here. He or she is it a
No,
girl?
he needs a
Is it
bigger.
trans?
What?
No. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Don't say that.
Yeah, but he needs bigger shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, much bigger shoulders and arms.
That
Hey,
was it?
listen, you better stop before you
I'm sorry.
find dick pics and then you can't
Oh,
unseen
God.
what you can't unsee what you see,
Thank you for
girl.
stopping me. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
because
Protect it.
or I could have set you up and just let you wander into.
Aw.
What do you think about this guy?
He looks swole.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just finished his workout.
Mm-hmm.
It's making me think of an elephant.
An elephant?
Yeah, don't you see an elephant?
Oh wow!
Do you see it?
Do you paint? Are you an artist?
I'm an artist. I don't necessarily paint, but
Okay, no, I mean I see
I
it
have a creative brain.
also, so I agree with you.
Um,
The thing is, where would the trunk be if not his?
No, God, it would be like right here. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Whatever. So
Mhm.
this is uh 6.
Okay. Women are different, so I like it. I like it when I hear different stuff.
So I'll hold it.
I get bored when the women say all the same numbers. Yeah.
Do you have a different angle for this one?
You know what? Actually, I do. What are you, psychic now?
I just figured you can't really tell here.
Yeah, but most
Is
guys.
this you 10 months ago?
No. Most
When you didn't have the
most
tattoo
guys
on this
I don't
side?
have another angle.
Oh, okay,
you-
that's nice.
So how could you have known that the only other guy that has
I don't know.
2 angles?
I'm very intuitive. That's a 9.
Okay. You see, guys, that's what I say. You got to find your market, bro. You got to find your market. And the
But
best
how do
way,
you know?
Oh yeah, that's the last guy.
Oh,
The best way to find your market is to be active, animated. You got to be meeting with. Listen, let me tell you something. And this is real talk right here. Okay, I don't want you to take this real serious. I want you to take this seriously. If you don't meet beautiful women frequently, if you're not meeting a beautiful woman per day, the fuck is wrong with you? The only excuse for that is that you didn't come outside. And it really still isn't an excuse because you got social media, you got all this other stuff. So if you're interacting with the world, you should be meeting women frequently all the damn time. Because you have to increase your potential.
It's a numbers game, guys.
Right.
Numbers
All right,
game.
man.
And then you just gotta steward that dude.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. Steward it, guys.
Steward life.
All right.
Peace out.
Tell them peace out in Puerto Rican.
Nos vemos. Bye.
Peace.